Starcraft 2 enthusiasts, this is a 1 vs 1 custom game on Blistering Sands. Your players right off the bat, just straight up, are going to be Rapt. Here in the bottom left corner is the orange Zerg. Across the way we have the yellow Protoss player. That's going to be repped by Racist. Going to take this time to really quickly congratulate the Montreal Canadiens for their crazy Game 7 win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's a good game. Certainly if you guys follow the NHL playoffs, you can see the parallels in the level of competition and intensity. I know certainly there's a huge difference between hockey and the esport that is Starcraft, but if you're a fan of sports and you're a fan of sporting events and athleticism, certainly you're a fan of Starcraft, and you'll be wishing the Canadiens the best of luck. You will excuse that slightly irrelevant tangent, but I think the Canadiens are pretty cool. Sending out this one Overlord really quick to do some basic scouting. That first drone is coming out now from myself. I should also mention that Rapt is myself, so you got my handle for the Starcraft 2 beta is Rapt. Racist is getting that pretty wise proximity pylon here, probably going to be building that choke at his expansion. Always a good move here on Blistering Sands. Racist does have to be careful to use his Nexus energy. I mean, it's possible, yeah, he did drop 2 gateways, so it's possible he wants to liquidate that energy on those 2 front door gateways. Actually, instead of making a choke, Racist has, he's chosen to wall this off completely, and he's probably going to use his destructible rocks for his actual front door. So that's also a fairly prominent strategy. This drone finds himself trapped behind this shrub, and he's going to meet a grisly death as that probe and his particle beam disintegrates that drone. There is that chrono boost energy being displayed from Racist, so not making any mistakes with his energy this early in the game. Certainly he has been he has not done well to spend his energy in the past, but he's not showing that today. Getting his first geyser at a fairly early time. My spawning pool is out at about 16 supply. Also dropping my hatchery at about 15 supply, so conventional play from both players. Although Racist, he's got his junk rallied to my natural expansion, so a pretty bold rush here from Racist. He's going to have these 2 chrono boosted zealots on the field, and I really have nothing to meet with these 2 zealot rushes. So Racist certainly knows that I don't want to have to compare myself to Hydra for many reasons, but one thing about Hydra, the pro player, is that he really is a macro heavy player, and he doesn't like to be rushed. He likes to be able to sit back and just mass up an army and work on his macro, so I'm not unlike Hydra in that sense. Although certainly we are very different people. These 2 zealots are going to be forcing me to cancel my hatchery, my drone not being microed enough to save its life. So being reduced now, that's a huge setback for the Zerg player, dropping a spine crawler to try to deal with those zealots. These zealots not pushing their luck just now. It seems like I have 1 queen to defend here, and if that spine crawler comes up anytime soon, I should be alright for the time being, but these zealots wisely want to be pushing ahead and trying to sneak in that hatchery. And I have 2 lings trying to defend the spine crawler. These zealots are probably going to be working as my mineral line. Now trying to defend these drones with these 2 zerglings. Actually, that one zealot was focusing a zergling, but switched targets at the last second, not using its DPS optimally. My spine crawler is now finally up, getting that shot on that zealot. Decent micro here from the queen, dropping that creep tumor. Forced to pull drones off the line. Let's see what Racist is doing to keep his macro up. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to solidify this advantage because he was supply blocked for just a brief amount of time. He now has 2 food freed up as he lost those 2 zealots in my base. Dropping that spine crawler right here up in this northern position. Finally now trying to get that hatchery. So decent zealot rush from Racist, but I don't think he's solidifying this advantage enough because he's allowing me to try once again for this hatchery, and he's not throwing down an expansion of his own. So certainly though he's doing well to keep up the pressure, he's actually slipped these zealots into my base, trying to be focusing down this Evo chamber. I'm forced to cancel that, it looks like. This queen is in a good spot here, attacking from behind this extractor, although the health is going down. Forced now to micro away. trying to run to the protection of this spine crawler. If I was wise, I would get another queen out to heal this queen. Queens work very well in pairs. My queen unfortunately does go down. This Zealot rush has been very effective. I'm not microing these Zerglings. I have no idea why. Finally, now these Zerglings are going to just auto attack that Zealot. And once again, my natural hatchery has been delayed. I do know what to expect to a degree from Racist. I have this Overlord chilling up above, but it doesn't change the fact that Racist is pouring Zealots into my base. He now has 4 in play, switching to production right quick. Finally getting the metabolic boost, so the speed upgrade for my Zerglings, as well as throwing down a Hydralisk Den. Hydralisk Den and that Evolution Chamber as well, so I'm trying to throw up some more Spine Crawlers here to resist this rush. I now have some Zerglings in play, but I don't know why I'm throwing them away. They are on the creep, but they don't have the speed boost just yet. Now with the combined force of that Spine Crawler, I am able to get 1 Zealot kill. These 2 Spine Crawlers will be joining the action shortly, I imagine. Dropping another Creep Tumor here, trying to extend my influence on my side of the map. And once again, we have... Yeah, it certainly does look like a Racist is using his Destructible Rocks to act as his front door. Still operating off of 2 gateways. These units are trying to out-micro each other. I now have these Zealots trapped in between a rock and a hard place. That Zealot getting 1 free hit on my Zergling. Now I have 3 Spine Crawlers in play, and with the support of this Queen, I can't see these Zealots breaking this line anytime soon. Right now, it's just a matter of trying to get Racist out of my expansion so I can drop my hatchery there. I mean, if I wanted to, I could try to muster up some forces to take down these rocks. Maybe drop an expansion over yonder. Either that, or I could even research dropship capability for my Overlords and just dropship a drone out of my base, but I don't think that would be the most wise decision. Racist is now working on my back door. I have an Overlord though, so I'm going to catch that. This Queen now going to... yeah, these 2 Queens with the Zergling is going to be trying to whittle away these Zealots. Using their claws to deal a significant amount of damage. That's 8 damage per volley. It looks like Racist is trying to get me to react to these Destructible Rocks. He's not a terrible play here at all. I mean, he's keeping me busy at my front door while slowly bringing these Destructible Rocks, which are now at about half health. Couple idle probes from Racist. His Nexus energy is capped. He's also not operating off of 1 assimilator, so definitely Racist's macro is what's holding him back in this game. This Queen is going to get caught out of position. It's off the creep, but it does have the support of that 1 Hydralisk, so 2 Queens, 1 Hydralisk trying to make this expansion safe for me. These Zealots are probably going to try to take down that hatchery force once again for about the 3rd time to cancel my natural hatchery. Why am I not focusing that 1 Zealot? Finally that Zealot drops. Now it's 2 Queens, 1 Hydralisk.